Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is Twit.
I'm Anthony Nielsen, and this is a roundup review of 3 in-ear headphones. First up is the Urbanears Kransen, which goes for $39. It's available in 13 colors, comes with 3 sets of ear tips, feels comfortable wearing, and sports a clean, minimalistic design. The earpieces and cord have a matte finish, and on the cord you'll find a nice solid inline control and mic, but it doesn't have a volume rocker. After the Y-split, the cord is cloth-lined, which feels sturdy and ends with a right-angle connector that is nicely reinforced. Though it doesn't come with a carrying case, it does have a clever design to help you keep it tangle-free. The 2 earpieces snap together like Lego pieces. You can either temporarily store them around your neck, or coil it up and use a loop on the connector to secure the cord. My only worry is that the added stress on the connector using this feature could damage the cord over time. The sound quality is good for the price range, with 10mm dynamic drivers that deliver a deep, powerful bass, slightly forward mid-range, highs that taper off in the end and doesn't distort at high levels. Though the dynamic range can seem narrow or flat, lacking clarity on the highs. Pros and cons. Pros, the built-in cable management's pretty cool. It has a solid build quality and has an audio profile tuned for bass lovers. Cons, there's no volume control on the remote and the soundscape is fairly narrow. So I'm going to give the Kransen a try. Audiophiles won't love the soundscape, but will appeal to those looking for a booming bass on a budget. Next up is ID America's Spark, which retails for $60, but I've seen it going online for as little as $42. The spark plug-inspired design is sleek and distinct, available in 9 different color combinations, and comes with 3 sets of ear tips and a leather carrying case. The earpieces are wrapped in 2 layers of aluminum casing that feels lightweight but durable and comfortable to wear. The cord is rubberized and feels very thin, so thin that I question its durability, but I have not had any issues with it myself. On the cord you'll find an inline control and mic made of plastic that's small and unobtrusive, but it doesn't have volume control and it feels a bit cheap. And at the end, you'll find a gold-plated connector. The build quality in the leather case is good, but for its design, it would have been nice if it had a shorter profile. It wouldn't fit in a pocket easily. The sound quality is solid. Like the Kransen, the 8mm dynamic drivers have extra emphasis on the bass. It's deep and punchy, but occasionally bleeds over the mids, which are slightly pulled back. The highs are a bit boosted, but is clear and crisp, overall well-rounded and sounds comparable to earphones in the $80 range. Pros and cons. Pros, it has a stylish design, very lightweight, and has great performance for its cost. Cons, the cord's durability is questionable, and the odd-shaped case isn't very useful. I give the ID America Spark a buy. If you can get them online for $40, these are great sounding and stylish earphones. Finally, we have RHA's MA600i, which goes for $89.95, but the MA600i looks and feels beyond its price range with its styling and solid build quality. It comes with a nice hard carrying case, a clothing clip, and a stainless steel holder for the 7 other sets of ear tips included. The earpieces are made with machined aircraft-grade aluminum on the inside with plastic on the back. It feels nice and solid, but not too heavy. The cable is dual insulated with oxygen-free copper, and the plastic covering gives it a slightly stiff, durable feel and helps to prevent tangling. It also has an inline remote and mic with 3 buttons that have a nice tactile feel. The housing for the remote is also made with machined aluminum, and the Y-splitter and 90-degree gold-plated connector follow suit. When it comes to its performance, its custom dynamic 320.1 drivers, like the ID America Spark, delivers a slightly V-shaped sound, with more emphasis on the low and high, with the mids pulled back. However, the mids are more defined and clear than the Sparks. The dynamic range feels large with big powerful bass and sharp highs, and gives a good sense of space. Pros and cons. Pros, the build quality is outstanding, and RHA backs that up with a 3-year warranty. The look of the design is very clean and has great sound quality. Cons, the remote seems rather large for what it is, and its punchy highs and lows aren't for the audiophiles. I give RHA's MA600i a buy. If you're that casual listener who's not looking for a flat response and likes a clear, punchy sound with massive bass, absolutely consider the MA600i. I'm Anthony Nielsen, and that was my in-ear headphones roundup review.